Hi everyone and welcome to another episode of Star Wars Out of the Box with me, Dill Streep. Each time I'm going to reach into this box of old Star Wars toys, books and memorabilia, grab something and chat about it, its place in Star Wars and what it means to me. If you're new to this channel, why not give it a look and subscribe and hit that bell for notifications. Also, make sure to check out some of my previous videos in case I've covered something that you might have had growing up. Let's see what's in the box today. I've been looking forward to this one. Fans of Star Wars and Micro Machines rejoice. It's Chewbacca. So this is the Star Wars Micro Machines Chewbacca / Endor transforming playset. This would be found in 1983's Return of the Jedi. Again, this is not one that I had as a child, but it's part of the collection that I won on eBay in 2007. You might remember from earlier episodes that that lot cost me $70 at the time in 2007 money. And I said that shipping was probably about the same. I actually looked it up and it was $40. So a good $110 for 5 of these back in 2007. But funny story, on this particular one, there was a CNA, which is a shop here in South Africa that I don't think exists anymore. It was basically stationery, books, confectionaries, a couple of toys, sometimes CDs. And back in the day when I would have been around 8 or 9 years old, the CNA near me had this Chewbacca playset, which sat there in the toy aisle, which I would make a beeline for if I was there with one of my parents, and just kind of stand there looking at it, expecting one of them to walk around the corner of the aisle, see me there, notice that this is something I'm clearly longing for. But I never just spoke up and said, this is something I would really like, either for a birthday or Christmas, or save up some pocket money or something like that. I just stood there with this kind of silent method, expecting it to work. It didn't, but I have it now, so let's crack into it. As always, when you open these transforming playsets, you get a scene from the film. In this case, it's the Empire versus Ewoks on Endor. And as with all these sets, you've got a number of characters and ships. We have an Ewok. I cannot confirm nor deny whether this is Wicket, the most famous of the Ewoks. It looks like he might be in the act of spinning around one of those ropes with 2 stones on the end. That we see them throw around the necks of the stormtroopers. And I can't tell if this one's going to smack himself in the face. So that's why I can't definitively tell if this is Wicket. Then we have an AT-ST driver who's gone down on one knee. Looks like he's about to shield himself from a blast or throw a thermal detonator or something like that. We have C-3PO in his throne after he's been identified as the Ewok deity. Arms akimbo, as if to say, you've got me all wrong. Then a classic Chewbacca with his bowcaster. Technically, we have 3 vehicles or ships on this one, as we have a scout trooper on his speeder bike, the AT-ST itself, and then a flying Ewok on a little hang glider. Note the back of the box, Ewok brackets hang gliding. So when I put this set together based on the box, I'm encouraged that I might have one of these rare sets that should have been recalled, much like the infamous Boba Fett with working rocket launcher. It seems that the C-3PO in throne that I have is meant to be able to sit up on this little log here, which means that he would go up and down based on this lever on the back. However, there's no place to sit him on there. On top of that, this hang-gliding Ewok should be able to sit against this rope bridge that forms part of the Ewok village. Another problem is that the Chewbacca on the box is clearly standing up holding his bowcaster, as you can see on the front and the back, and yet on the side you've got him on one knee. So I don't know, maybe this is a real rare find. In terms of the features, there's this lever on the back that as you press down you drop a net. I missed. But ideally you catch your Imperial AT-ST driver in there. There's also this speeder bike lever that makes him whiz around in circles, and if you prop up this log, it just falls down again. According to the instructions, that's meant to make him fly off. Maybe I need to just place him loosely. So you prop up the log. Oh, and he's gone flying off the table. Another small feature is to have Chewbacca concealed behind one of these trees, and you can move him out like so. All in all, I think it's a good set. It captures one of the most kinetic parts of Return of the Jedi, yet certainly a polarizing part too, having been described as the Empire being taken down by a bunch of teddy bears. I think what I like most about this set is the intricate detail on the AT-ST. It's really quite incredible for a micro machine. The matte painting for the background is also quite incredible, depicting more chaos and violence, as the Empire end up taking on the indigenous Ewoks. If we just close the head up again quickly, you'll see the problem I have with a lot of these plastic sculpted heads of characters from Star Wars. It's very hard to get the texturing right on a Wookiee. I think they've done the best they can, but he does look a little dopey. As always, I've prepared a little scene for the end of this video. Enjoy!
3PO, tell them if they don't do as you wish, you'll become angry and use your magic.
Hurry, man! Toronto gosh! Art! Quickly! I never knew I had it in me.
And that's my review of the Star Wars Micro Machines Chewbacca / Endor transforming playset. Why not leave a comment down below and let me know what your favorite transforming playset is. And also, if you had this set, whether your Chewbacca was standing or down on one knee. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell for notifications. For Star Wars Out of the Box, I'm Dill Streep. Goodbye. Actually got some dust in this one still. We're gonna figure this out. That way around. We've got a kneeling Chewbacca now. Who came with this set? Yet certainly a polarizing part, having just, yet certainly a